Hello Mom and Dad Meet World. So we are getting ready here for the iPhone 16, 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max pre-orders. That will be coming up very shortly, and I have a little bit of a checklist that I like to do each and every single year that I do the upgrade myself. So one of the things I like to do first and foremost is, you see this right here, this is the case we actually have from our 15 Pro Max last year. So I order up the case beforehand. I actually order this up on Amazon. So between the case and the screen protector, from day one, I want to make sure that we are ready to go, and we are also protected day one from when we get the phone. Don't worry about the fit and the fitment too much, because I have not had an issue. These companies get the phones or get the prototypes from Apple ahead of time, so they want to make sure that their tolerances fit their cases. So no issue that I've had personally with the screen protector and the cases from day one. You want to make sure you do that. Second thing you want to make sure, depending if you are a iCloud backup or a local backup person, you want to make sure that if you are a local backup person, that you have your phone backed up on your computer, or you've got your phone plugged in, hooked up to Wi-Fi, and do it that way. Make sure you've got all of your iCloud stuff backed up. So photos, contacts, notes, anything like that in terms of like apps that you find that, hey, you really cannot live without. Make sure you've got those handy, along with your passwords. Make sure your passwords are ready to go and everything is ready for your new phone, because when your new phone does restore, it will ask you for passwords depending on the application or depending on what you are getting into. Next thing that I like to do too is I like to go to the apps right here, and I actually like to go to the Apple Store app. And what you can actually do with this Apple Store app is you can actually pre-order your phone. It says here, get ready for the 16 Pro pre-order. So what I like to do is make sure you have the configuration that you want, and make sure between configuration, size 6.3, 6.9, and your gigabyte preference, whether you're going for 128 gig Pro or 256 Max. You can actually get all that right here, along with your payment. Get all that ready. That way on launch day at 5 a.m. here Pacific time, you can get up, not be too groggy, and you are ready to go and set that for either home delivery or pickup in store. But it's just one less step on a very chaotic, or feels like chaotic, launch day, that you can actually get all that done ahead of time. So that is what I do. And then the other thing too is this is going to be something for either in-store or before you trade in your phone, if you are trading in your phone at home before you send it back. So if you go in-store, I know there's going to be queues, there's going to be lines, and there's going to be a lot of waiting. Just have patience. But before you actually trade in, give up your phone, make sure on your new phone you want them side by side. Like myself, I've got two phone numbers. You want to make sure that everything migrates over from the old phone to the new phone, and only wipe that phone when you know for certain that yes, everything did transfer correctly on your new phone. And then take your old phone and obviously restore it back to factory, remove all your stuff, including your Apple ID, and all of your credit cards and everything else that you have on your phone. So you're gonna only restore that phone when you know that everything did transfer and migrate over correctly. I have had that in the past to where I actually have ended up calling Apple, waiting in a very long line on the phone, or even had to actually go back to the store. So just a little tip, and from my personal experience, make sure that you know everything. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is very important. Make sure everything from one phone transfers over to the new phone, and that includes your phone numbers or whatever you have that was backed up and now is restored on your new phone. So just wanted to give you my tips and tricks for getting ready for iPhone pre-order day. I know it's going to be coming up here for the 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max here on Friday the 13th, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, 5 a.m. Pacific Time. one more little tip, one more little bonus tip. If you for some reason miss the pre-order, and it's going to be days, weeks, I don't know how popular the new phones are going to be this year, but you can actually get up on launch day, which is the 20th, and actually do another pre-order that morning and have it ready for pickup also within that day or that weekend. And one other small little tip that I like to give too is I like to set my pre-order as early as possible on day one, because if you happen to miss that pre-order pickup time, you can actually go back any time after that pickup time, go in line, queue up, and just have your phone pick it up. So if you do set it for like the third day out, thinking, oh, I want to pick it up that day, but then you change your mind and you want to pick it up on like day 2 or day 1, nope. They will tell you you have to come back during your pre-order, whatever date you set it to. If you set it early, you can pretty much go there day 1 or any time after during that whole launch weekend and pick up your phone pretty much any time. So hopefully this helped you out. If it did, you know what to do. Please hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.